the milk steak boiled over hard, and a side of your finest jelly beans raw.
What?
Welcome to another Reckless Eating. It's not even a challenge or anything. This is just a curiosity of sorts. I'm with Val and Lindsay, and we're going to be making milk steak boiled over hard with a side of raw jelly beans. This was first suggested by two people, Groove Fiend 25 and Yee Power Wagon. This is made famous because of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Charlie is at a restaurant and orders this. And it is the most ridiculous sounding looking thing I've ever seen. The picture right there is just insane. And you know somewhere this is somebody's favorite dish.
Well, no. They made it up. It's total Hollywood.
But as of right now, somebody tried this on a whim when they were lonely, and they went, "Oh, that's really good," and now they have it all the time.
Yeah, well, I'm a little hesitant, so I'm gonna cook the steak today.
We came to Val because Val's the cooker,
and I'm gonna try to make it good, make it really good. The thing is, it has to be over hard, which I'm equating to well done. And that's a crime against nature.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I like medium well. I know some people hate that too.
I like medium rare. Gotta go medium rare or rare.
I don't like seeing pink in it at all.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that.
Although you cook the taste out of the meat, so
that's why you get filet mignon though, and then medium rare is fine. Watch
this. The only thing worse is if we put ketchup on it.
Yeah, if you put ketchup on it, you might be. I definitely do use ketchup on my steak sometimes. Yeah. I like blue cheese better, and also like barbecue sauce, but I definitely sauce up my steaks.
So we're gonna sear it first, so that at least it has some kind of nice texture and hopefully seals in the juices and doesn't turn into like a cowhide kind of thing.
Is there an official recipe for it? Does it say how to cook
it? Which is why everything that I'm doing is not going to go against the recipe at all. I'm going to sear it, but I'm going to sear it on butter because if you think about it, milk is not a far difference than butter, right? So, and there's other cultures that actually do have a dish where they braise or stew the meat in milk. So I don't think this is. I dare you to eat that.
Wait, no, what's happening?
Are you gonna eat them?
I'm still a little hungry.
Just chips.
Oh, okay.
They're chips.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine.
So and then for the jelly beans, I got Jelly Bellies, and I try to get flavors that would complement the meat. So we have draft beer and Tabasco. Why do you do that to yourself?
What?
You're not supposed to talk with the host in your mouth.
I'm not reading this. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Just
we're gonna give this a shot. We're going to keep it authentic and see what we come up with. Oh.
So we're in the kitchen, Val. What's the process? What are we doing?
I'm not sure. So what I'm gonna do is I have this very nice ribeye that I'm gonna destroy. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some butter on here on the grill. I'm gonna sear both sides of it. And then I'm gonna bring it over to this pan here where I'm going to put it in the milk, and I'm actually going to add some Italian seasoning to it.
Okay.
So it's going to kind of spice the milk. And so I'm going to get this started first before I sear the meat because it has to be boiling when you're putting it in.
What if this is delicious? Like, what if?
There's a good chance it could be.
I mean, if it is, that would be incredible because everybody is just, this is like the meme right now, and everybody's just laughing about it, but nobody's trying it. And it might be, what if it's really good?
And I got 2% milk because if I used whole milk, it gets that skin on the top of it when it boils, and I didn't want it to do that.
Oh, you should go to a doctor and have it removed like I did.
I mean, think about it, right? Clam chowder is it's a meat.
I imagine that's what it looked like after they removed it, too. A little bit like clam chowder.
I think maybe we'll just do the whole thing because I think you cover it, right? So that's good.
I really need to watch more of Always Sunny, by the way. I love that show, but it's one of the, I've never just sat through it all. Currently going through Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is just fantastic. Oh my god, every episode makes me just laugh out loud.
Have you seen Things We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah.
Yes,
I did.
That's
Awesome.
Yep. It's
very much like The Office.
I already smell. It's like food, and it smells so good, but I just know that's a little bit of the Communion Toast Crunch influence.
Anything would smell good after that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was one of the worst things we've ever tried, actually, which is insane.
Salt and pepper. I'm making this like I would make a steak. Ooh, that's a satisfying sound.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big steak guy. Steaks are fine. You know what? There's one situation where I think steaks are amazing, and that's when you go to Vegas and you spend the big bucks for.
I thought you meant somebody else is paying for it.
No, even that I'm just like, it's a steak. But go to Vegas and get go get a $80 steak or whatever, like I've done before. It's incredible. I mean, it's just so good.
I'll bet you it's the same steak.
And also because you're in Vegas, it's special.
Unless they're cutting it right off the cow.
That's fine with me. I always said, what about if we opened up a shop where when you walk in, you pick your cow?
Yeah, and you go I want that piece right up there.
Yeah, it's like rich people only. Like you charge them a certain money, but they walk in, they get to pick the cow, and then they watch you kill the cow, and then you eat it.
Don't be surprised that already exists.
Dude, it might.
Well, they do it
Black
for
market.
lobsters. You pick the lobster you want.
Yeah.
I always feel bad for them. Every time I go and see those, it's actually one of the reasons. One, I don't think lobster tastes that good personally. I'm not a seafood guy.
hate
But
lobster.
I also extra hate it because I can't stand what they do to them. How they keep them stacked in those little.
Well, you know what's cool? It's like, have you had guinea pig?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's a Peruvian
good.
delicacy,
It's a
right?
tasty-
But it would be so cool if you just go and then there's a whole tank of them, and you go like, I'll have that big one there, and then the little one that's
God.
right next to it.
They're too cute though. You can't put things that are cute on display.
Oh,
like
but they're
that.
so tasty.
Yeah, they're good. I like them. Armadillo was also delicious. Armadillo is probably one of my favorite.
You got to be
flavors.
careful with armadillo though, because
Yeah.
handling the raw flesh, you can contract leprosy.
We bought it from Market though.
Oh, okay.
Market took care of all that shit. If I got leprosy, then I would just blame them. I
Yeah.
thought leprosy wasn't contagious once you have it. Like that's the myth, is that you can get it from stuff, but you can't give it to somebody else. Because in the old medieval movies, they always covered up like, don't touch him. But then I remember learning not that long ago, they were like, oh no, you can't get leprosy from somebody else. You just get it from the source.
I think you can.
Well, this is the jelly beans we're doing. We'll show them in the actual episode. But never had those before. Tabasco, those are gonna be bad. I've had the beer ones before. They're okay.
I try to pick flavors that would complement the meat. Well, we are now going to transfer the meat into the milk.
Yeah, that's
So we got a
what I
nice
say to all the
sear-
ladies.
We got a nice sear on that. I'm just hoping that it maintains a nice texture for it. The thing is, we want it well done to be authentic, and so at least we have some texture on it.
I feel like Val getting drunk only de-ages him by like 20 years, so we're just getting younger, what Val was like when he was a little younger.
I feel like Julia Child.
Oh!
Exactly.
Like Paul Bear.
Okay, now we're going
All
to
right.
put the meat in this milk.
Milk?
Yes,
Boiled
and a
steak.
little more wine.
So when the writer came up with this for Always Sunny, like, they made this up. This doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I assume that there was like, maybe this is like a weird Southern thing, but no, this is...
This is a weird Hollywood thing.
All right, we're gonna flip it.
Because it has to be over hard. It's going to be over. I don't know about that. Oh, look at that.
Oh, no.
Milk scum.
Milk scum.
Milk scum, yeah.
No.
There we go.
Oh.
That's an odd color.
Yeah, it's looking exactly like the picture, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, at least we know we're authentic.
just think of it like a thin gravy.
Well, I don't know if we're ready, but we're going to do it anyways.
Right.
It puffed up a little bit.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The steak looks like it's not happy with us.
Oh, look at that. Little pucker there.
Oh, no. The steak is not happy at all.
No. Well, we ruined a perfectly good ribeye.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still a little bit pink, so maybe we weren't completely successful, but...
Well, if we die, we die.
Well, no, I think it's going to be better,
mean,
but
that's-
authenticity is what we're striving for here,
That
right?
doesn't look bad.
It doesn't. And I bet it's not going to taste bad either. Ooh, there's that skin again.
Ugh.
We're going to put a little, little gravy on there.
That's
Wow.
so disgusting. Look at that. Looks like you're feeding this to a dog or something. But we do have to pour a little bit of the milk stuff on them as well.
Really?
It's in the picture, yes.
Ugh.
Well, I was
In
going
the
to...
Just a little bit. Just a little
I was
bit.
going to say that's crazy, but this whole thing is crazy.
Yeah. Like what about this is not already nuts?
This is
All
not.
right. There we go. It doesn't look nearly as impressive as their picture, but we are the only ones I believe to be doing this anyway. So we're gonna take this over to the table and we're gonna try milk boiled steak with a side of raw jelly beans. Here we go. Now, just in case, because Val was saying that we didn't go into the full story, and if we did, I'll just edit it out. But what was the full story behind the show, Always Sunny, and why the writer did this?
Well, the word is that somebody came into the office and said, "Hey, I'm heading out to get some food. Does anyone want anything?" And he said, "Yeah, get me a milkshake." And it was misheard as milk steak, and I guess they thought it would be a funny thing to put in the episode.
All right, there we go. So we're gonna try this thing out. I can't stress enough. Make sure to give Val's channel Trippy Food a subscribe here on YouTube. Always quality content, as well as follow Lindsay on social media. I say we gotta try the steak first, right?
Yes.
By itself?
Yeah.
Or with that?
No, gotta try the
No,
steak
by
first.
itself.
Okay.
All right, being fancy about it. Here we go.
Alright.
Yeah, it definitely toughened it up. That was a nice ribeye. I think the milk toughened it up.
I mean, I'm hungry, so it's not
It's
the
not
worst.
bad.
No.
It tastes like a really low quality steak, though.
No, but the milk doesn't really take away from it.
No, it's just overcooked, basically. I mean, I'll probably eat all this. All right, let's go. Jelly beans.
It's like a weak gravy.
Aside, try to get a little of everything. Our raw side of jelly beans.
With,
I don't even like. I
Wait,
hate
how-
jelly beans. They're one of my
how-
least favorite candies.
yeah, they're disgusting. With milk. Does anyone like jelly beans? No.
Ron Reagan,
Why?
but
Why
he's
are
dead.
they here? Why
Oh,
do
but
they
you know
exist?
what? The
No.
Tabasco
No.
kind of.
I'm gonna mix it with some meat.
Yeah, that's what we got to do.
What
No.
the fuck? Why is it with the meat? It's good.
Yeah,
Wait, the meat and the jelly beans together actually work okay.
just because I picked flavors for the jelly beans that complement the meat.
What the hell? It makes it a little sweet. It actually gives a little bit more flavor to the meat.
I just can't get mine to stay on the meat.
It makes it
That's
like
what she said.
teriyaki.
Oh, I don't want any more of it.
The steak isn't bad. The jelly beans suck.
Well, the jelly beans with the steak, though, are way better than they have any right to be. Way better.
Yeah.
If we just put cheap ass jelly beans on there,
Like those
standard
jumbo
flavors,
ones.
yeah, that would have not
Black
been good.
licorice jelly beans.
But the fact that we're using Jelly Bellies, which are high quality, and the fact that we're using them with flavors that complement the meat, which is, what was it again? Draft beer and
Sriracha.
yeah, was
No,
it Tabasco?
Tabasco.
Tabasco.
It's
Okay.
not bad. It's not something I would want to do.
It would have been worse if you went like the original like
I think so.
cherry
Let's
black
go
licorice.
out of a rating scale, okay? I'm gonna say that this is a very solid 2 out of 5 because I would not, even if somebody made this for me, I'd go, ha ha ha, no, give me real food. But it's no, I thought it was gonna be an FU. So that's a compliment. This is way better than it has any right to be. And for some reason, the combination of the jelly beans, the sweetness and the sugariness of the jelly bean complements the meat, which is weird.
Yeah, if you eat the jelly beans separately, it messes it up. But if you put the jelly beans with the
they're
meat, then
melting.
it's not bad.
Oh, it's
The
melting.
milk is coming off of the
I'm gonna give it
steak.
like a 2.5. A 2.5, which is about halfway. This is not something I would ever do again. I would not ruin a ribeye like this again.
Yeah.
But again, the milk isn't bad. The milk doesn't add bad flavor to it.
The
and
steak's
everything.
getting better as I'm eating
And
it.
with the jelly beans, it's not
Is
bad.
it, like the more bites I'm taking, the more I'm enjoying it.
So I'm gonna say 2
I think it's just
2 out
I'm
of 5.
starving though. What do you say, Lindsay?
Okay. A little complicated. With the jelly beans fuck it up. The steak on its own, not too bad. I thought it was gonna be super tough. I also think it's the way we prepared it versus if you just like totally threw a piece of steak in the milk and just boiled the shit out of it. I think it would taste gross. We kind of gave it a little extra love. So the steak, I would say like 3 out of 5, but with the jelly beans just fuck it up. So that brings it down to a 2.
Well, I think if we pressure cooked it with the milk, it would be good. It would probably be good because the meat would still be tender.
I'm surprised.
I suppose we'll
It's
never know.
better than I was expecting.
I hope we'll never know. Yeah, it's not bad.
Weird.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna suck. It doesn't
Get
suck.
out of here.
I'm so hungry. This is
Get
delicious.
out of here.
I'm gonna bump this up to a 3. Barrel.
Also, we drank the entire bottle of wine.
That has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does.
Well, there you go, guys. We tried it out. The milk boiled steak with a side of raw jelly beans. Always Sunny Philadelphia represent. But make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Go on Twitter, do a retweet if you like it enough. Back us on Patreon. Follow us over on Twitch. And we'll see you soon. Bye.